Imagine standing on a slope so vast and gentle you can't even tell you're halfway up the largest volcano in the solar system. This is Olympus Mons, Mars' iconic shield volcano, rising nearly 3 times higher than Mount Everest. Olympus Mons towers between 21 and 27 kilometers above the Martian plains, making it the tallest volcano known in the entire solar system. Its base stretches 600 to 700 kilometers wide, enough to blanket all of Arizona or the whole country of France. The vast mountain covers 300,000 square kilometers, about the same area as Italy or the Philippines. What allowed Olympus Mons to become so giant? Mars' weak gravity, only 38% of Earth's, and a crust that doesn't drift like our tectonic plates. Unlike Earth's volcanoes, Olympus Mons never moved away from its magma source. Instead, it kept erupting for hundreds of millions of years. This giant mountain is shaped more like a circus tent than a cone, with slopes averaging just 5%. You could walk, or even drive up its side, and barely notice the uphill climb, though you'd be traveling for hundreds of kilometers. At the volcano's edges are cliffs, called escarpments, soaring up to 8 or even 10 kilometers high, higher than any mountain base on Earth. Near the summit, 6 overlapping calderas form an irregular depression up to 90 kilometers long and 3 kilometers deep. Olympus Mons contains roughly 4 million cubic kilometers of volcanic rock, about 100 times more material than Mauna Loa in Hawaii. The volcano's last major eruption was around 25 million years ago, but its surface shows features as young as 150 to 200 million years. Olympus Mons is built on a 70-kilometer thick shell of Martian crust, the rigid lithosphere beneath the Tharsis region. If you stood atop Olympus Mons, atmospheric pressure would be just 12% of Mars's already thin air, much less than on Everest's summit. Despite its altitude, orographic clouds sometimes form over the summit, and airborne dust is still present high above the caldera. Olympus Mons' surface is mostly made of basalt, rich in iron oxide, aluminum, and magnesium, giving Mars its reddish color. You'll find enormous, solidified lava flows, channels, and collapsed lava tubes along its flanks, revealing its volcanic origins. The base is surrounded by huge ridged regions called the aureole, formed by giant landslides stretching up to 750 kilometers away. A moat-like depression encircles the volcano, 2 kilometers deep in places, created by the weight of the mountain pressing down on Mars's crust. The northwest flank is longer and shallower, while southeast slopes are steeper, showing how crustal differences and hidden water shaped Olympus Mons asymmetrically. Water-saturated clay deep under the structure may have enabled giant landslides, and if any water lingers today, could offer a refuge for Martian microbes. Olympus Mons is both the youngest and the largest of Mars' major volcanoes, eclipsing Arsia, Pavonis, and Ascreus Mons. It originated during the Hesperian period, over 3.5 billion years ago, but key summit features are much younger. Beneath the caldera, the magma chamber is estimated to lie 32 kilometers down, helping scientists study Mars's volcanic plumbing. 2 significant craters on its slopes, Karzak and Pangbosh, are suspected as the source of Martian meteorites found on Earth. Those meteorites contain minerals formed by water, giving rare clues to ancient Martian water activity linked to Olympus Mons. Olympus Mons was first seen as Nix Olympica, the Olympic snow, by 19th century astronomers, long before its true nature was revealed. NASA's Mariner 9 was the first to detect its towering height in the 1970s, confirming Olympus Mons as a mountain beyond any earthly comparison. Modern instruments like the Mars Orbiter Laser Altimeter have precisely mapped Olympus Mons, revealing it as a true planetary giant. Olympus Mons shows how Mars's unique geology lets a single volcano outgrow every rival in the solar system. So here's the big fact. Olympus Mons is almost 3 times taller than Everest, wider than France, and legendary in planetary science. As we continue studying Martian rocks and exploring from afar, Olympus Mons remains Mars's towering witness to its volcanic watery past and future mysteries. That's your Cosmic Bite for today. Tap subscribe. I've got a fresh space fact for you every single day.